Thanks a lot, Charlie. I'm here at Bridgestone Arena for the second night in a row, and for the second night in a row, I'm happy to report that the Predators won in a 2-1 victory, this time over the Columbus Blue Jackets. And one of the things that the score sheet may not really tell the story about, especially in both of these games of the back-to-back, is just how good the Nashville offense was. Now, yes, they only resulted in 4 goals over the last 2 nights, and only won these 2 games by 1 goal. But I think if we look a little bit deeper, you can see just how well this offense is coming along and starting to develop into something that's truly an offensive threat. And that's the topic of tonight's One Big Stat. Nashville has been building towards becoming a more high danger offense, making sure that their shot selection is focusing on getting those quality shots and not firing 10 to 15 shots a game from the blue line. And this is something that Coach John Hines said that he wanted to implement when he came to Nashville. And if judging by the last 2 games, he might finally still be able, or might finally still see the fruits of his labor coming to fruition here. Nashville in the last 2 games, according to Sports Logic, shout out to Willie Donick for providing those numbers for me, had 26 scoring chances against Calgary and Columbus in these last 2 games. And Nashville and 8 of those were grade A chances or high danger chances. Now, that may not tell the full story though, but if you look at how many shots that Nashville had under 20 feet in these last 2 games, they outshot their opponents in shots under 20 feet 36-22 in the last 2 games. So 36 of Nashville's shot attempts were made from within 20 feet of the net, which, yes, unfortunately that those didn't result in that many goals in the last 2 nights, but if they keep making an effort to make sure they focus their shot quality and they're trying to get those goals, creating tips, playing off rebounds, trying to get deflection, things like that, I firmly believe that the goals will start to come for the Nashville Predators, and honestly, it couldn't have come at a better time. Now, of course, Nashville obviously is backstopped by a good, maybe even great goaltending tandem in UC Saros, who remains one of the best goaltenders in the entire NHL, and Kevin Lankinen, who, myself included, has been a pleasant surprise for the Predators. So as long as they can continue to get that type of goaltending and the effort that we've seen by the defensive core, this Nashville team could be poised for a turnaround if they can start to get those shots to fall. Because again, if you're taking that many shots, almost 18 per night within 20 feet of your goalie, the goals will eventually come. Maybe just they didn't come tonight. And that's tonight's One Big Stat. Back to you, Charlie.